Simeon Henderson Show. From touring military bases in America and in Japan, our next guest has been capturing audiences across the country with his original side-splitting, thought-provoking comedy. His intentionally acclaimed signature piece, I'm in Love with a Crackhead, and recently my guest wrote and directed the feature film Heaven on Seven, starring Terry J. Vaughn and Damon Williams, and yours truly, and our other guest, Wildcat. Please show some love to my man, the one and only, my mentor, Mr. B. Cole.
What's up, man? Here you go. Congratulations on your show. This is the housewarming gift. We need something to put on that table right there. It's looking a little bland. So,
But you got this from over there.
yeah, I know, but I've been looking from over there and like, yo, I need something to cover, like, this little section.
Okay, so we gonna use it. How you feeling,
I
man?
feel like you got a bulletproof vest on.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here.
So, you looking good?
Thank you.
You looking good?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. I
So
appreciate
you're just not gonna put the plate on the table?
No, I'm not
Okay,
gonna do
cool.
that. It's ugly. Cool. It's ugly. You know it's ugly, but you want me to put it on the table.
Where's the band, man? What the
Man,
roots?
that's
Where the roots at, man?
Relax.
Come on, dude.
So, before we get started, something that you guys need to understand and know about my man, B. Cole, is I got my start in comedy because of him.
And look where he at now. Look at him. Boy, you the next with this talk show. You the next Jimmy, baby.
The next-
Yeah, it's Jimmy Walker, baby.
Jimmy
In
Walker.
The house.
Hey.
'Cause this place is dynamite.
So, about 10 years ago, plus,
Hey, I heard him talking about you over there too. So don't worry. We gonna get him on the light skin thing. We gonna team up and get him.
It's all good.
see the thing about this being my show, I will cut the cameras if y'all start talking about it. No, I'm just playing. Hey, that's like, remember when you were a kid and that kid didn't get, it was his ball, but he didn't get picked? So he would get mad and
that
take
was
his
you.
ball and go home?
That was you.
That was me.
Yeah,
Yep, it was me.
Yeah, you was that same guy who used to tell everybody that you got to go in the house and told a few friends to stick around and let the other ones go home.
Exactly.
And then they can come in. You can only have like 2 companies.
And I could really have
Tell
three.
them don't worry about the threats about cutting the camera. That may be the best thing to happen to the show.
Ooh, here we go.
Man,
Okay,
what?
so, here we go. I got my start working with this man at Paget's. He was the host, and he allowed me to come in and co-host with him. I'll never forget this. First night I went up, when I say I bombed,
Yeah.
Hiroshima bombed.
Right.
And I was like, and I went to the back, and B looked me right in my face. He said, Sim, you got to go back out there. He said, you got to go back out there. He says, like riding a bike. You fall, you got to get back up.
Nah, he
And-
sat in the bathroom stall and would not come out. Like, dude, come on out of there, man. Come on, you gotta get back up there.
And I came back out. I listened to what he told me. He told me to relax and just deliver. I came out and I got laughs. And from that point on, I never looked back. So, and I thank you.
Side note, because I was there that night.
You
Star-studded
were.
lineup. You got B. Cole up there. You had Little Rel.
Yes!
Wow, Lil Rel was
Yes!
on the
there.
show now as
Yeah.
well. So you
Yes.
had a star-studded lineup as well as the dude who used to do the
Marcus Combs.
Yes!
Yeah.
An unbelievably star-studded lineup.
That's right.
And my favorite line of the night, B, you did rock.
Okay.
But they played Sam like a stick-up kid. It was
They-
it was Lil Rel when he told him about having a shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember Sam used to have the shirt.
Oh, my
the
car. My car
His
didn't have a
so
shirt
he
on.
on it. Yeah,
Wildcat got one of them.
Wait, you had your business card.
business card.
You didn't have a
I
shirt
have
on.
a shirt on. I didn't have a
It's
shirt
two-sided,
on.
two-sided. So he's got his headshot and an action shot.
Wait, so
right?
he at the front of his bike, then you turn around, it's his back.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Nah,
never
man.
forget this.
I don't remember
It was
that.
B. Cole
That's crazy.
hosting Lil Rel, Marcus Combs, and Lil Rel made so much fun of me. He said,
Oh, my goodness.
he said, I feel so uncomfortable. He said, my boy Simeon gave me his card and he ain't got no shirt on. And I was like, come on, Lil Rel. And he used that for weeks. But getting back to this, when did you know? When did you first know, B, that you were funny?
Oh man.
Like, what were you doing?
You know what? I mean, it goes way back to grade school.
Mhm.
You know, because I was a serious kid up until like 7th grade.
Okay.
Until like a guy who transferred into my grade school, like who ended up being my best friend. His name is Jay Arthur. Check him out, man. He a comedian out there in LA doing his thing. Jay Arthur, yeah, check him out. But when I met him, he came into the school. I was a serious dude, like all the way up to 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't joking around. I wasn't doing none of that, man. I was into sports and everything. Then meeting this dude, I mean, like, man, he used to like signify on everybody. He was hilarious, and he was just a very funny dude. And I actually used to bully him. You know,
You were a bully?
yeah, I was. I ain't gonna lie. I was him. I used to beat him up.
Just
he used
him?
to, yeah, because he talk about everybody. When he come around to me, got to fight. You know. But
I remember that.
But me and him became best friends, man. And you know, I really like rubbed that sense of humor from him, like, cause he like fearless with it. He
Right.
one of them comedians just fear like a black Jim Carrey for real.
Okay.
So yeah, but with that sense of humor and stuff like that, I always had the sense of humor that he brought out of me. But I always had ability to write, you know,
Okay.
the writing skills and stuff like that. So when you got humor and good writing, that's a good mesh for comedy.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so
I,
yeah.
I'm still going back in my mind to this whole bully thing. When I was growing up, there wasn't too many light-skinned bullies. It wasn't.
No,
all the bullies were dark-skinned.
But you know what?
And we used to beat people up because the light-skinned people used to talk about us because we was dark-skinned, so we beat y'all up.
Nah, man.
But you was like one of the strong light-skinned people.
Nah, only him, because like I said, like, you know, when he get to talking about you, he talk about you where you want to fight. And I had to learn that technique of learning how to take it, you know.
Yeah.
And then what's so crazy, once I got to high school, I began doing the signifying thing. That was the whole thing in high school, you know.
Yeah.
They call it capping.
What was your best Yo Mama joke?
Oh man, my best
Yo
Yo Mama
Mama
joke. I don't know. I used to just create scenarios, man. Just like, you know, just like talk about, man, like Yo Mama would, like, you know, the Michael Jordan commercial was out then when Mike threw the ball through the sunroof, you know, and I used to say, like, you know, Mike pull up in his truck and he get out and Your Mama threw a bomb through his sunroof and blow the car. And people just thought that was funny, you know. And like another time, it was like Your Mama, she was on the free throw line outside at the park, and she threw an air ball over the backboard. And the ball was lost, everything. Everybody went to the crib, turned on the Bulls game, the ball busted through the ceiling and did a switch right. It was stupid. You know?
I'm glad you got funnier.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're right. You're
high
right
school
funny
joints
enough.
were a little
But
suspicious.
the thing is, I didn't go for the easy stuff. I only wanted to make people laugh who got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you get me, you gon' I didn't go for the basic. You know,
You had
everybody's like, Your Mama so black, Your Mama so. I used to put Your Mama in a scenario,
Right,
You
right.
know, and create that. I mean, at the time, at the moment, yeah, it was funny. It was we was in high school cafeteria, the whole nine, everything. But that was just my form of writing.
Because you were smart. Now, see, I couldn't read till I was in 6th grade. So I came with the dumb comedy. I was like, Your Mama so skinny she can dodge raindrops.
Yeah.
Or Your Mama so dumb she went outside with a bowl and a spoon because they said it was chilly. Right. Or Your Mama draws so nasty when she take them off it sound like Velcro. I was that dude.
Yeah, I mean the typical stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
I used to just make, you know, make my own little stories up. You know,
Okay.
my own
Man,
little land and stuff.
Man, what was your famous mama joke? For those of you who don't know what he is, he's black.
What do you?
I know he's like you trying to figure out if
He
he,
like- he more
if he
like-
Cubano, Puerto Rican. He black. He's
like,
black.
He's more like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, it is. That's what we used to call him.
Like Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. His
He's
nationality is Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he's Vin Diesel.
Well, tell them the exact nationality if you're going to tell them.
Okay, he's mixed.
Yeah.
We're Puerto Rican and black.
Yeah, so
Boricua. But was it Boricua?
whichever version is
What?
your
I
show.
don't know. So tell us your famous or your best Your Mama joke.
Maybe Your Mama's so black that she makes tar look white.
Okay, I take
Kinda
that.
like-
I got one that's a favorite, but I mean it's not appropriate.
You can't cuss.
Right. But okay.
If you can clean it up,
Yeah,
then we're
you
good.
like,
clean it up.
well, okay, your mama got a vagina on her side, talk about she trying to make something. Your mama got a vagina on her hip trying to make money on the side.
Oh, you-
That
Now,
was
that's
fun.
a good-
Yeah,
you-
your mama got a vagina on her hip trying to make money on her. That was one of my favorites right there. That was hilarious.
Now that one you came back with that one. I
Yeah,
like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Now, the one thing I love about Chicago comics is that I'm gonna say weird because I put myself in a comedian, even with the acting and all that stuff. and like you and Wildcat and Lil Rel, Deion Cole, Hannibal. We're taking over L.A. Or we're getting a lot of notoriety in L.A.
Man,
Even your boy Corey Holcomb, who got the most ratchet comedy I've ever seen in my life, but people laugh at
We
him.
got a comment from one of our listeners and one of our viewers, specifically about Corey Holcomb.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but Chicago, we running LA right now. We running Hollywood.
Right.
You know, you got a lot of the big names out there who come from our roots right here, man. You know, we started together, and
So you
cats
support
out there doing their thing. Yeah, definitely support them. I'm happy for what they doing out there. The whole nine. You got from Dion to Lil Rel, D-Ray, Corey Holcomb. Man, it's a bunch of Hannibal Barris, Craig Robinson.
Craig.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to do this. Everybody's watching and listening.
Damon.
Everybody watching this. Damon
Yeah,
Williams.
Damon
Don't
Williams,
forget
yeah,
Damon.
yeah, Damon, yeah.
Brian the Wildcat.
Yeah.
He actually just
Dude,
got back from
it's,
LA.
It's so many comedians.
But I want to talk
From
about
Chicago.
something in particular.
What?
Because you talking about, everybody want to sugarcoat everything and talk about all the good stuff. Let's get down and dirty. Let's talk about,
What?
I want to know, you my man, so I can ask you this.
Okay.
I want to know, and I don't mean to bring it up. Now I do mean to bring it up. But how did you feel when Corey Holcomb ditched you on his show, 5150? No, he ditched you. And he said, he put you in a straight light skin box. He said, that man don't want nobody to touch his woman, talk to his woman, be around.
Just as a point of clarity,
If you
on the
see his
Simeon
woman-
Henderson show with Mag 1, we have
That's
conflict,
hilarious.
but we have resolution.
Yeah.
That's why we have B here, so he can clear up the whole deal. One of our own viewers actually wanted to know how that situation unfolded and then what was the resolution.
We keep it real.
Okay, all right. I'm
So
gonna
what
break it
happened
down.
with Corey Holcomb, his exact
Yeah.
words were something about you don't want nobody to talk to your girl and you don't whatever.
Well, let me give you the
Can you tell me
reason
what it was?
behind it.
Backstory.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like I said, we all started together, all us. You know, we used to, travel, just, even just going town to town and in cars, man, from one city to the next city, be packed up, man, all of us, from D-Ray to Dion, stuff. We were brothers, and everybody made their move out. Everybody made their move out to go do what they do, and they found their success doing what they're doing. It's pretty much Corey's just letting out a little frustration that I'm one of the ones that haven't made that move out to LA.
Right.
And because I decided to go a different route of being independent.
Okay.
And wanted to make independent films and stuff like that. So I laid low for a little while and began writing screenplays.
Okay.
I took a decade just to write, and I wrote maybe like 12 screenplays. Then I began to execute them. My first film I've done, I'm in love with a crackhead. It was a short film, and that allowed me to do my feature film, which was a get together.
I remember.
Which was you was in it.
I didn't have a speaking role.
Yeah, you was extra.
I was an extra. This was when I first started.
But look at you now.
I ain't no
Look at
extra
you
no
now.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
I got extra bubble gum. That's about
And
it.
you my new movie. You in Heaven 07
Yep.
as
Yep.
one of the main characters. So that's what I wanted to do, just create a platform for Chicago. I never wanted to break out and go do, just my own thing because, I want to be able to reach back. I do. Now I could have went out there and went through the trenches on my own and did that and then reach back for my people. But I was trying to do it here at home, set the platform here at home, because a lot of us not able to get to LA and
Just
do
up
things.
and go.
Everybody got families
Yep.
and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? I'm about to create an arc for you all to jump on, which is to be this production, this film, this movie. Then that's going to be shown out there in Hollywood.
Right.
They'll see you that way, but you can stay home and let me create a production here. So I did a movie called A Get Together, and had a lot of the main cats in it. Like, Wildcat was one of them. And go from Tony Roberts, Dion was in it.
J. Davis Shanks was in it.
Who was that?
J. Davis Shanks.
J. Davis Shanks.
Remember the brother in Barbershop that got his head?
Yeah, David Shanks.
The
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
he's written on Shades of Blue with Ray Liotta
Right.
and Jennifer Lopez.
And a lot-
7 Pounds.
The,
A lot of
the
cats.
online comedy show that they had for a little stretch where they did all the sketches and skits around the country. He did that. David Shanks was also a writer on that.
Right.
Do you remember that one time? I can't
Written
recall.
by these nuts?
No, I wasn't trying to
I
catch
ain't
you.
trying to get
Wasn't
me.
trying to catch him. I didn't listen. I'd be much better than that. I would have got you 100%. But it was no. This was real. He wrote the sketch comedy that was online.
Whatever it was, I don't remember.
Something colors. Something colors. You remember it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The same guy from The Office was a part of that sketch comedy.
Oh, wait, no, I know what he's talking about. I just don't remember the name. I do know.
It's something colors. True colors. Something like
True
that.
Colors.
Something,
I know what you're talking about. I
Okay.
can't
Now, but it's been a lot, along with David Shanks, a lot of cats who went off and done great things. Starting off with being in small productions here at home with me. Like even with I'm in Love with a Crackhead, like I said, that was a short film. But my man, I call him Tree, Timid.
Yeah.
Timid, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on Queen
Timid
Sugar.
Durant.
Yeah, he's on Queen Sugar right now.
Go
you
Mom,
know,
586.
doing this thing. So, but I put him. He was in my first movie. You know, I can't say if I put him in his first movie, but he was in my first movie, and that was back in like '99.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was I'm in Love with a Crackhead. That was the first film I did, and he was in it. And I just like to see the cats, man, just branch off and doing big things from that, you know. So I'm proud of their success, but I'm still doing my thing here at home because, like I said, I even work with some of the younger comics, like Shamika. You had her up here, you know. I'm watching her. I'm watching her. Sometimes I just sit back and watch,
Right.
You know, because in the future, I may have something that that person can fit in,
Right.
like even with Just Niche. Just Niche, when I had the show at the Harold's Chicken, I remember the Harold's Chicken show I used to have, right over on Clybourne. Just Niche, I made her my co-host,
Right.
you know, and taught her how to host and how to be, you know, the man in the crowd and stuff like that. And she's done great. But like I said, I'm all about helping, you know, and I'm about the help, like, you know, help you over the wall. You decide if you want to throw a rope or a ladder back, and that's on you. But I know that I was always there to, you know, to assist and want to see people do good.
B is
you know.
kind of like a Chicago's version of an NFL parallel, Coach Belichick. He's Bill
Right.
Belichick because from his coaching tree came a plethora of other coaches who went on to have tremendous success as well.
Well, I'm not a sports guy, but I'm gonna keep it in comedy form. I'm a student of Keenan Ivory Wayans and Robert Towns.
There it is.
You
That's
feel me?
just all you have to say.
Keenan Ivory Wayans, like you wouldn't know a lot of them guys without that man setting that platform and living color. You know, from Jamie Foxx to Jim Carrey to all the greats right now. So that's me. But anyway, back to Corey to answer that question because I'm not getting around.
Yeah,
that.
you skated
Yeah.
around.
So we were gonna let
I
you
know.
dance around for a
No,
minute.
no. You get with
You
that.
tap
And
dance.
like I said, so he was going in on Damon and myself.
Yeah.
You know, for whatever reason he was going in on Damon for his reason. Then he went in on me on my reason. So it shocked me. And yeah, I was hot. I was hot. But I know, like I've been in the lab. I've been in the lab for years, just creating and getting, you know, doing my movies, just sitting over here quiet, and I just hear my name just blasted on the internet, you know, and I know that's a big platform he has. Like, wow, you know, to go ahead and you know, use my name in that fashion on that platform. I was like, okay, cool. So what I've done, you know, because I'm an artist, I like to create. I do that. I went into the studio that night. I called my guy up, my man Mark Cannon, and I called a couple of producers, Mark Cannon, my man Bimiji, music producers and stuff. And I went and I said, dude, I want to do a song, and I want to clap back with a song. And I did a song. And it was a diss.
Clap back on him, huh?
It was
With the block.
Yeah, it was a diss record. It was a diss record. It was
What was it called?
It was No Vaseline.
Oh,
Ice Cube.
okay.
And the thing is with that, with No Vaseline and Ice Cube, I wrote a song to it, responding back to Corey, but it was a lot of other comedians that's out there in LA that I kind of went in on too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You let it all out. Everything that you had in the lab just came out
I
on
let it all
this
out
track.
on this song. So it's the most truth I ever spoke on a song. Just like Ice Cube spoke his truth towards NWA, I spoke my truth among a lot of the cats I came up with who's out there in LA. And so, but the thing is, Corey Holcomb, he called me that night. He called me while I finished the song. I was ready to package up, do what I had to do.
Yeah.
Corey called me,
Right.
and he apologized. And when Corey apologized, Mark Cannon looked at me. He's like, "Yo, you can't do it now." I was like,
You
"Yeah,
can't do it.
So yeah, so I mean, I did a song, stuff like. I think I sent it to Deion Cole though. I did. I sent it to him, let him know I did do. I just wanted him to hear it and stuff like that because I was like, if it did get out, I didn't want him to take. I didn't, his name was in it. A lot of cats' names in it. You know
My
what I'm
name
saying?
wasn't in it, was it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, you
I only
nah.
use that so.
No,
I mean,
but
no.
that was it. But
my lips.
that song never came out. Cause remember I did Straight Outta Sean and remember
Right.
Sean
I remember,
Morgan.
yep.
If y'all remember, all the Chicago comedians went out on Sean Morgan, started doing videos on Sean Morgan. I did Straight Outta Sean, and and it was like the parody of NWA.
Okay.
So that was the same. Like a couple of months later, that's when Corey did that. I was like, man, I might as well gonna do No Vaseline then, and I just went in on everybody out there. So like a lot of them cats. And what's so crazy? I just saw a video of a young comedian, a girl. I don't know her name, but she did a diss record on the comedian Jess Hilarious.
Okay.
I think it went viral, and she did that, and she used the Hit 'Em Up,
the Hit 'Em
track,
Up track.
yeah,
Yeah.
from Tupac. And I saw that, and I was like, wow, and I just saw the attention is grabbing. I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, I was the first to do it, but I never
Okay.
released it though.
All right. Well, one thing about you is I love your comedy because it's thought provoking.
Right.
You're funny, and then you make people think. You like to put you like to do I call it smart comedy.
Yeah,
Like you like to tell stories. I mean, you get silly because
like
you
to
got
think
this
out the
one joke you tell about the casket, the man in the casket that owe people money, so he fake his death, and people coming up to
Right,
him and he's
right.
like, "Get your ass on."
Right, right.
So your comedy, man, is great. It's
I like
brilliant.
to think outside the box, man.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do, and it's just funny. You mentioned that casket. That's like really thinking outside the box. It's coffin.
Right.
So, yeah, but that's one of my favorite jokes, man. But I've been doing that, just always wanted to challenge myself in writing comedy.
Right.
And like I said, even like when I was telling you back in grade school, when I was doing the signifying, the dozens, I never did the jokes that was just already written and
Right.
came from somewhere.
Okay.
I was creating my own dozens
Right,
and stuff
exactly.
like that. So that's just me, and I love to write. So like man, one of my most famous pieces I ever wrote was "I'm in Love with a Crackhead." When I did "I'm in Love with a Crackhead" on Comic View, that was like nationally exposed,
That was
and
bomb.
that's what kind of everybody related me to. When that I wasn't going to even do it that night, but I just did it.
Right.
So that was an accident, and then everybody related that to me.
Right time.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say, everybody who's watching, watch out for B. Cole. He's on the rise and on the move. He's not hiding. He's not hibernating. He's writing. He's still here on stage.
I got some stuff. I just did 2 feature films in the past 2 years. I did Heaven on 7, which starred Terry J. Vaughn and Damon Williams and Simeon. And I did a movie called Traffic Safety School. I did Traffic Safety School, and I know you probably went to traffic school before, where the judge send you to a class to take maybe like 4 hours to clean your record and stuff. So I did that and created a movie from that idea. So I basically just redid the movie The Breakfast Club.
Okay.
If you remember that movie, the 80s, movie The Breakfast Club, they all sat in detention the whole nine. I got like 8 cast members. They sat in the class, and they all different backgrounds. So different races, stuff like that. So a lot of social issues come up within this 4 hours that they in traffic safety school. So it's real interesting, man. Then they come in not knowing each other as strangers, then they leave as friends. Stuff
Okay.
like that.
There you have it, everybody. Mr. B. Cole, the one and only. I'm in Love with a Crackhead. BET Comic View, from traveling to military bases in America, Japan, and now he's written his last 2 feature films.
Yes, sir.
Mr. B. Cole, we wish you all the best. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being a mentor.
Without a doubt,
Thank
man.
you for being a funny man, and I just appreciate you, and I look forward to what you have coming up.
No doubt, man. Hey, I'm shooting my Netflix special at my old, going back to my high school, Julian High School. So
When
shooting
is that?
that in November. So
November.
y'all look out for that. Yeah, I'm shooting it at my old high school. It's called Welcome Back Comedy.
And I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I can bring him out. I don't have to do no jokes. I just want to introduce you.
Are you going to be casting here in Chicago?
It's a stand-up show.
It's a
Me,
stand-up
by
Very
myself.
nice. Oh, wow. Very nice.
I can have you on there as an extra.
My man. Appreciate that.
Extra lamb.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
No, that-
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. B. Cole,
Love,
thank you
baby.
so much.